RFK and I probably would not be friends. All right, we're going to focus on immune. We're going to really drill down here. So again, this is, I guess we can draw some stuff out here on a strategy. Basically, it's a pretty simple idea. TNF usually forms this homotrimer, which just means it's a jigsaw puzzle with 3 pieces. So it only works if there's three pieces. And interestingly, this company decided to make a mutein, just like a mutant protein of TNF alpha, which inactivates its ability to bind to its receptor. There's 2 TNF alpha receptors. There's TNFR1 and TNFR2. I personally don't think TNFR2 is very important. But once the mutein is incorporated into the trimer, you don't get receptor binding. So that's kind of the idea. This all makes sense. So what's next? Well, they did this phase 1 study. They never published the results of it. They never really even released a comprehensive set of results. And they didn't do a placebo group, which is a little bit of a bizarre choice. Most MAD, SAD studies, MAD is multiple ascending dose, SAD is single ascending dose. Every MAD, SAD study I've ever done, I've done a lot of them, you have a placebo group, because especially if you want to try to calibrate like some kind of assay, that's really not a good idea not to do placebo. But they didn't do a placebo group, which is a little bit nuts. I didn't speak highly of RFK ever. The hell out of here. Okay, so here's the thing about the phase 2. It's around a 200 patient study. I actually was able to get the protocol for the study. So I haven't seen anybody get this, but I have the clinical trial protocol. That's because I'm the GOAT. You guys think that's MNPI? I don't give a shit. They can arrest me live on stream. RFK versus Rogan, that's a tough one. I'd probably go with RFK. Rogan has some self-awareness, right? You know, it'd be nice about OneDrive if it just worked really well. That'd be nice. I could just zap a file from my desktop to my laptop and vice versa. That'd be neat. Where is this thing? No, it would be nice to have had a placebo. And I'll show you why in a second. But you want a placebo in your phase 1. Do I look especially vampiric today? Yeah, I need OneDrive to work. Come on. Does our company recognize Juneteenth? No comment. Actually, yes. If you're black, you can stay home. There's no placebo, as far as I know. There's no placebo arm. I don't know if they were trying to save money or what. Yeah, USB would probably be best here. I moved the file to my OneDrive. I'm just I'm waiting for it to just show up. I don't know, is there a sync button I can click? It should always be syncing, right? What a pain. Brown History Month in New York. Okay. I got wifey, man. I don't need to pull girls anymore. I get to be fat and ugly now. It's awesome. Okay. So while I wait for this file transfer, I guess I could do it on Discord. Well, you know what? I sent it to a friend, so I could just find the DM. There's not too much interesting information in the protocol, but again, you know, I like to be thorough. So here's the protocol. It says something about confidentiality, but you know how I do. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Boca Raton, Florida. Oh my God. What I'd like to get a handle on is the investigator's brochure. That'd be really interesting. Yeah, QVT's going to hell, isn't it? In it! Who owns this fucking thing? Okay. So probably the only interesting thing here is the statistics. Yeah, 2 phase 1s. Wait, yeah, there was a 3 mg per kg in some weird oncology phase 1. I'd like to see that actually. Yeah, so 3 discontinued due to injection site reaction. But let's see. So 20 patients, 5, 6, and 9 in the dose cohorts. So this was N is 5, 6, and 9. We don't know where the discontinuations were. Oh, well, I mean, I think they reported 3 patients here. They reported n equals 6 for the 1 mg per kg. So it sounds like maybe they were in the high dose. Yo, Anthony, we're looking at the protocol from the INMB phase 2. Yeah, in the immune protocol, they said 3 patients discontinued. This is NCT 394, 3264. Companies don't lie. But yeah, seriously, Anthony, if you could find a place where they said there were never any dropouts, that'd be interesting, because there are definitely 3 patients discontinued treatment due to injection site reaction. Okay. They had a COVID study as well, which failed due to futility. It kind of shows you the judgment of management a little bit.